Okay, before we get started, I need you all to take this one in. If you're watching with kids, maybe come back to this video later on. This video is a bit of a deep dive into the DoorDash girl. Enjoy the video. What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about the DoorDash girl. If you haven't seen this video, her name is Olivia. Look, we're going to get into this. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen a viral video going around on TikTok, and this girl continued to scream and shout and make out that she was a victim of SA, when really and truthfully the story came out in the end. Now, the reason why we left it this late to get to this story is because, first of all, I'm talking about this girl here. You can see she went to court. This was her first court date. She's actually had her second court date now. And for those that don't know the story, I'm going to head over here, which this is the Facebook of the police station that arrested the girl.
On October 13th, 2025, an incident was reported to the Oswego Police Department regarding an event that occurred on October 12th, 2025. It was reported that a male DoorDash customer had been nude inside his residence when a DoorDash delivery driver dropped off a food order. An investigation was initiated by the Oswego Police Department, during which it was discovered that the delivery driver had taken video of the nude male. The video, along with the subsequent investigation, indicates that the male was incapacitated and unconscious on his couch due to alcohol consumption. The video was taken from the exterior of the male's residence. The DoorDash driver subsequently posted the video to social media, where it drew significant attention. It was further discovered that the DoorDash driver had made claims of being sexually assaulted during this incident. The investigation by the Oswego Police Department determined that no sexual assault occurred. The male depicted in the video cooperated with police and provided a statement. The investigation ultimately led to the arrest of the DoorDash driver, Olivia Henderson, 23, of Oswego, for recording and disseminating the videos. Henderson was charged with the following: 1 count of unlawful surveillance in the second degree, a felony. 1 count of dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image in the first degree, a felony. Henderson was released after being processed on the above charges and was issued an appearance ticket for a future court date in Oswego City Court. The Oswego Police Department continues.
Now, what happened when she went to court? She decided to plead not guilty. Now, with this being said, both of them felony charges, she's looking at least 4 years per charge, which is 8 years in total. Funny enough, look, if you see right here, this guy here, we're going to get to his video in a minute. He actually went to the second court date and he took the time to take in everything that was going on. Now, this is actually the image, and as you can see, it is blurred. This is on Instagram. I'm not too sure why this company decided to share it, but they did. So, yeah. And that is what she done. The police have been given access to a ring doorbell, and that footage is blatantly shown that she has, or allegedly shown, that she has opened the door, looked inside, and then thought, oh, okay, this guy's naked on the couch. Let me film this, post it on the internet, and make some views. Now, one of the things that when I was seeing this go around the internet was that I noticed, I can't find her own TikTok account right now.
Guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you...
She said they won't tell me why.
...the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't...
Well, let me tell you why. Maybe because the customer complained about you filming him and putting it on the internet. Maybe the fact that the video went that viral, DoorDash had seen the same video that everyone else did, etc. What would you do? You wouldn't let her keep her job. I bloody wouldn't. No joke. Look, hold on a minute.
We now have the guy's side of the story after Olivia Henderson, aka DoorDash Girl, was arrested for recording him naked in his own home. This is the original police...
To understand something, each one of these images here is where she's continued to go on and make the situation even worse. And that's why we were, well, the whole world got to see her...
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch in
This is her side of the story, by the way, right? Look how many likes she got.
Recently exposed to me.
This is her last.
Look at the comments, the favorites, the shares. She realized that, okay, she's onto something here. She wants to make money from this. And she kept pushing it any way she could see fit. But now, all that's done is caused an even bigger problem. And it's a bigger problem for her because I think she doesn't realize that she is screwed. What company is going to hire you knowing that there's a chance that you might expose a customer and put them on the internet and all the rest of it? And the internet went crazy. They've been tearing her apart for months on end. This girl has been getting ripped into.
So if you haven't been paying attention, the DoorDash girl, yes, she pleaded not guilty to the case and asked the judge to ban cameras in the courtroom. And the judge responded by saying, so now you don't want cameras to be involved. Karma, that is one of the coldest responses I have ever seen from a judge in my life.
He's right though. The judge had all right to do that, especially from when she exposed the man the way she did. It's crazy to think. Let's get on to something else, right? I noticed, I had been paying attention to this case, and basically 2 days ago, it would have been here, but it's now gone from the screen. And the reason that it's gone is because the case has been transferred over to a Supreme Court, which means whoever is putting these charges against her is making sure that she gets this jail sentence. And I can't seem to find anything else related to the case right now online. But I guess we're going to have to wait around and see what happens. Who would have thought that a DoorDash driver would have got themselves into so much problems while just trying to work? You know? It's crazy to think that this is where it's gone to. And yeah, like it's everywhere. Everywhere. I would like to see some of the footage start to come out, but I think we're not going to be able to see any of that as of yet. We're going to take a look at this video here. This gentleman seems to go to court cases, and you'll hear him mention someone else's name at the beginning of the video. He went to that person's court case and then flew over here to this one, and he seems to inspect and break down the cases for you guys. So maybe go and check him out if it's something that you're interested in. He might have more information than anyone else right now at this point across the internet, and it seems like he's going to be paying a lot more attention to what's going on. And me personally, I'm going to be paying attention to him because I want to know what happens to this girl down the...
All right, I just got out of the most recent hearing for the TikTok DoorDash girl here in Oswego, New York. It is not as sunny and nice weather as it was in Miami the other day covering Jack Doherty's trial, but everything here started at 9:30. I got here at 9:21, and it's safe to say things got worse for her, because at first I thought it wasn't going to happen, because at first I didn't see her. Eventually I did see her around 10 in the morning, but we had all these defendants come up and they had their hearings, so it took time. But then like 2 hours go by and the DoorDash girl was still not called up, but then I see her stand up and leave. So I'm sitting here like, uh-oh, did it get continued? What's going on here? Well, I talked to the clerk, and I found out that it wasn't continued. Apparently, it was divested to county court. Originally, she was in city court, which is that one right there. Normally in city court, they do like smaller fines and just not really big penalties. All the hearings that we heard, the fines were like from $25 to $200. So this is kind of interesting because now she got transferred to the county court, which is the main state court. But I'm also hearing information that she was transferred to Superior Court. I got to verify that. But if that happened, that's worse, potentially. According to the lawyer that I've been talking to, essentially that's the prosecutor that moved it over there. And this means that she most likely won't get a slap on the wrist. She's currently facing 8 years in prison right now for the 2 felony charges she's facing. It was one for dissemination of unlawful surveillance and for unlawful surveillance. Both those carry a max of 4 years in prison. which is really bad. Her minimum isn't really high, though. I think her minimum of what she can get if she's actually convicted for both of these charges could be a couple years of probation, which is still not nothing. But regardless, we just kind of have to wait and see what happens. She's now been moved to a court with higher authority, meaning that the chances of her just getting a slap on the wrist are way lower.
So in other words, DoorDash girl is cooked. We knew this was coming. I think she must be having a bit of a rough time right now. And it's crazy to think that you intruded into someone's house and then accused them of SA, in other words. Like, yeah, it's not a good look in general. It's crazy to think that's where life has gone for you. I hope you enjoy jail for the next 8 years. You should have pled guilty. That lawyer is setting you up to fail. If I'm being honest, it's better to plead guilty because then you lose a certain amount of the sentencing already. No, I don't know if it works the same in America as it does in England. But if you plead guilty here to a crime you've committed, and well, let's be honest, it's quite obvious that you done it because you shared it on the internet. So, yeah, if the world had dumb idiot criminals, this one would definitely be one. Probably the first one in the book. I'm not gonna lie, this image of this person here looks a bit sinister. So let's watch this video right before we do go, because this is quite interesting.
A TikTok video seen around the world landing the person who posted in an Oswego courtroom today.
A DoorDash driver showing a naked customer accusing him of harassment, but getting arrested herself. 2 months later, she's facing the charges. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan was there for her arraignment.
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her.
And now I can't seem to find her account. It's like she's gone off the internet for a hot minute. When she appears again, I wonder what happens. I wonder what people say.
Now deleted video causing this controversy.
She'll show up inside of a jail in New York.
Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order when through the customer's door, saw him on the couch naked.
And I'm also surprised that DoorDash isn't suing her. The amount of damage she has done to the company name is crazy.
After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged him.
Aye, that is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment and let us know what you think about the DoorDash girl, aka Olivia. If you ever see this video, just know you messed up. You ruined your own life and then tried to blame someone else just for a little bit of fame, which is crazy to think of. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace.